Hello everybody, Gunner here with the team for Chapter 8's Chaos Fight. I'm bringing Selphie, 2-3 Vayne, 1-3 Lilisette, and a friend Arnea because I could not find any Leos. But to be fair, this is pretty shortly after he came out, and he's like a new character. Not like a last chapter character, so most people probably weren't too ready to fill out all of his weapons and stuff like that. I guess a couple things about this team. Towards the end of the fight, well, I guess against the demon wall, this team will just be drowning in battery. So much so that using skills on Selphie or Lilisette kind of seems useless to a degree, just because they really don't gain anything from it. And Vayne is just constantly dumping his brave, as you can see. But Selphie's aura actually does interact with Lilisette really well when she uses her EX, because the first half of that is just a lot of brave gain. And so whenever she uses her, what's it called? Her EX, the brave gain overflows so she can actually do really good damage on it, despite the fact that she is 1-3. Okay, and now that the Lich has, what's it called? It's in its attack thing whenever it's going to do its telegraphed HP attack. You really want to debuff it if you can, especially with attack down, because that is what its HP attack is based off of. Like normally it's 18k, but with Lilisette here she drops it down to 12k, which is really handy. I tried Steiner out, but I just simply couldn't do enough damage with him. Hence why Vayne is here. Kind of for the first time using him in like a chaos fight, I guess a new one. I kind of missed the boat, and I kind of tried to avoid using him because he just seemed, I don't know, he kind of seemed to be the popular choice, and I guess I didn't have too much attachment to him since I'm barely halfway through 12, I think. I don't know how far I am into it. I feel like I'm a good ways into it, but definitely not towards the last part of it. Anyway, I kind of busted him out since my roster is very poorly equipped for this fight, since it is a single target. It resists magic, darkness, and holy, which shuts down basically every single damage dealer I have except for Vayne. We gotta say, it works very well at 2-3 if you don't want to put too much into him. I mean, 3-3 is nice, but it's just kind of, I don't think it makes him function poorly. He can still do what he needs to do. Oh yeah, I need to sensual dance. Let's see. Break him, hopefully. Okay, good. Okay, he barely survived. Oh yeah, and since I kind of did miss the boat on Vayne, I don't know the ins and out of him. Pretty sure I got the basics down. It's just, what was it? Don't use the tree when he's in plus form. Milkwave gives 2 stacks. Keep his buff up. I think that's generally what you need to do. I mean, I kind of wish I got him sooner. I really like him. I mean, I'm generally like characters that don't necessarily have like a flowchart to them. You kind of just do what you need to do with them. It also helps that, like, playstyle wise, I think he's actually really well designed. This is definitely like a risk and reward to him, I think. Guess I'll finally use a Whirling Edge. Okay. Oh, I need to use his Force of Will, I think it's called. Oh yeah, and let's see if we can see the overflow thing I was talking about. Okay, not quite. I guess I'll Force a Will the Lich. Still not dead. And that means Skeleton Dragon's probably gonna lunge, but that's fine because he just got healed up a little bit. And the main threat is gone. Vayne's getting technically 2 turns in a row because he's about to get a lot more. I think you want to get out of this wave by turn 40. I probably could have been a bit more offensive with that. So much for that battery. Oh, is that how much turns is left in? Yeah, okay. Who's being targeted? She'll be fine. Especially when it lunges like that. Oh, okay, here's a chance to see the aura overflow with her Brave Gain. Took her all the way to 55, and then she can actually get her hits into 80k. Definitely helps that she's also in synergy, but still. Pretty good damage. Okay, turn 41, I'd say that's pretty good. Vayne was still in his free turns. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this, but Selphie has Cryosphere, which makes it so every time she hits a broken enemy, like the party gets a little bit of Brave based on their Brave. I did that mainly because I wanted to boost her HP plus, the battery that it gives the party, just in case. I'm pretty happy with that placement since it gives them about 2,000 extra. Like, they can usually get just above 10k so they can avoid major breaks, I think. Let's see here. I'll do that to jump ahead. Alright, that did pretty much nothing. Turn 52. Vayne's getting a bunch of turns. Gonna go ahead and use a wall here. That should keep Vayne safe. Okay, apparently he was the only one who got hit. This is absolutely gonna break even though it's super resistant. I want Lilisette to get her turn, so I'll go ahead and use that. How's he doing on skills? Okay, pretty good. Oh, she can't shave? Okay, that doesn't matter. The team should be okay. Got 2 of these. Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. Better to be safe than sorry. He has his EX up. I'm gonna go into Pummel, then to his EX. Okay, next I'm probably gonna do a sensual dance. I think it's just a pummel. That's all it's gonna be. Alright, I hope Vayne is safe from this. Alright, good enough for me. What's that debuff? It's like initial brave? Yeah. Turn 70, the thing is half dead. Huh, and that time everybody except Vayne got hit. Oh, is that his council's? Yeah, okay. I'll just get it out of the way now. She just got aura. Vayne is at 2 stacks. Well, he's at 1 stack, actually. I'm trying to get ready for the summon. And I think I know when to do it. Stone Gaze? Okay, good. That would have been a run under. Thank you all. She got aura up again. Okay. Okay, I was scared for a second he couldn't break that. Yeah, Leo would have been much better, but again, not really too many available since it's pretty soon after he just came out. Alright, so at this point the fight's kind of just a beatdown. And it's gonna come pretty close to the wire. Based on what I did. But from what I've seen, you pretty much just need to worry about getting under the turn requirement, which is pretty nice. So I'm gonna start going crazy with skills on Vayne. One more Dragoon Drive. Dragoon Dive. Sets back. Hit him with speed down. She came just in time for Aura. Oh yeah, now that Lilisette actually has an Aura, might as well take advantage of this. Ten turns to go. Well, quote unquote 10 thanks to Vayne. Alright, I'm gonna use a Mach Wave just to get the stacks up faster. Haven't used any of these. Force of Will. Double break, that's nice. Right, no time for walls. Okay, it's in the bag. I think Pummel would have been technically better there. Oh, come on. Okay, turn 99. Just need to double check that it made the score, but it should be fine. Yeah, that was the one I had, and it was like a couple, like 1 turn or 2 earlier. Okay, glad I got this on my first try and it wasn't a fluke. So I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is.